Good morning, guys. This is Tracy, and also it's take 6. Um, we're going to I'm putting this on both channels, okay, on Anarchy Land and on Scratch Kitchen. We're going to talk about the portion sizes of meals in the 1950s. Now, this started last Monday when my daughter and I got into a conversation about. She was talking about a subject that her intro to philosophy teacher, psychology rather, talked about was the portion size difference. And that kind of sent me down a little rabbit hole, if you will. And what a rabbit hole it's been. Without a doubt, the portions of today are much larger. In the 1990s, we went from your regular meal, medium, large, super size, or king size if you went to Burger King. Now, here's something to think about. A burger during the 50s was about 2.9 ounces. That's the patty, the bread. Maybe your mayo, ketchup, mustard, whatever. That didn't count your vegetables, like lettuce, tomato, onion, whoever eats raw onions, I don't know. But that was your overall burger. Fries would be maybe 2.4 ounces. Maybe if you're lucky. Today, a meal like that could be 2 third world countries with as much as Americans eat. Now, I'm directing my comments to Americans, okay? I've never been to the UK, but from what I understand, they've kept pretty much on par with us. So, here's the reason the portion sizes in the 1950s were smaller than they are today. Meal planning, number one. That was the number one thing. This was done either by the week or the month. Just whichever worked best for the family. Inventory. Mom always knew what was in the cabinets. She would look at what was on sale. Things like green beans to be added to grilled chicken or something like that. Cook at home. Mom always cooked at home. Rarely was dinner, or any meal for that matter, eaten out. That was a treat, and even then, the portion sizes were what they should be. Clean. Mom cleaned every day, sweeping, mopping, vacuuming, dusting. That's until the kiddies got older, and they could do chores that lightened her load quite a bit. Especially during the summer where the kids want to go swimming, they want to get outside, run around. Now, when they were small, Mom would take them out when she's putting laundry on the line and let them run around the backyard. Of course, she could let them run around the backyard, and if they went in the neighbor's yard, no big deal, because you knew who your neighbors were. A garden. Gardens in the 1950s were about saving money on produce. I got Kat is thinking that I need her help, even though I don't need her help. Now, during the Great Depression, having a great garden yield was life or death, okay? That's just the way it was. During the 1950s, 1940s, it was about, making sure that everybody in your house ate. Plus, there was some, all the bulk of the mass-produced foods went to soldiers for World War II. So, I get that. Now, as I said, 1950s, it was more about helping to cut cost. And if you had a great garden yield, yahoo, Mommy did some canning. Daddy would take the kids to Grandma's, and Mom would can her heart out. The cat's up here now. Now, I have a 1954 Better Homes and Gardens cookbook. And in it is a chapter on food preservation, canning, dehydrating, freezing, and all that kind of stuff. Now, your school lunches were balanced a lot better than they are now. They were much more thorough. Now, let's kind of chat about the lifestyle. Usually your kiddies went to school. And school was about reading, writing, arithmetic. You learned, kids did home ec. Usually girls would do home ec. Boys would do like a shop class, learning to fix stuff, build things when needed. And they would learn job skills. They don't do that anymore. It's not required. Oh, they would walk. People are looking at these 15 minutes they are throwing a fit over. Let me tell you something, darling. During the 50s, people walked everywhere. Okay, they walked. They were fit. They had much better immune system. And their overall quality of life was far superior to what we have now. Now that I got that little rant over, I didn't see that coming. Mom had a set list of things to do and a set amount of time. Alright, this video has gone on long enough, and I'm going to leave you several links below. Now, for my Scratch Kitchen people, I am going to expand out with Scratch Kitchen and home. I'm going to add in somehow. I've kind of hit a point where kind of at a creative block. So, we're going to expand out and look at other aspects of skills that's going to be needed going further into time, into a year and further. Okay? So, I will see you guys later. Have a good one.